2 saw competitors raising the bar, throwing caution to the wind in an attempt to climb the leaderboard. With the race having been declared a dry race on day 2, competitors were forced to run dry gravel tyres. However, conditions were a lot wetter than expected. The treacherous mud caused competitors much difficulty in braking and turning, many cars suffering broken windscreens from high-speed wheelie bashing. A few of the spectators found this high-speed section down the power lines over a mile jump into a hairpin bend and back again very exciting. This spot was ideal for photographers, with some of the competitors getting really big air.
After 80 onto the power line, take the jump east. Tap off for the jump, I mean.
Is this a jump?
This is the jump.
No, this is another one.
No, this is the jump. That's the jump. Soldier, 150, hairpin left, hairpin.
Car 53, Chart Conradi and Kes Naidu, enters the hairpin with a rear flat tyre, almost rolling.
Actually very unlucky there. You put the car on the side. Talk us through exactly how it went wrong, man.
Well, we did an overshooting up on the top of the stage, try to come down and try to push a bit just to keep up the speed. Hit the jump perfect and landed, and then I thought, okay, maybe we're carrying a bit too much speed coming down there, so I put it a bit, pitched it a bit. I just clipped the bank myself.
It was a real slow roll. I mean, it just literally fell over. It was really unlucky, man.
Try to catch it, but as I tried to catch it over, it just bounced on the wheel and then flipped over. So onto the roof, and that is it. Luckily we got some help from the last spectator and pushed us back over and we got going again. So, but hopefully we can finish now, so that's the goal.
Ashley Haigh Smith and navigator James Aldrich get helped back onto their wheels by some of the photographers. The car rolled back onto its wheels, but still in a ditch, costing more valuable time. After numerous attempts of pushing and wheel spinning, David Ledbetter and company climb into the boot, hoping to distribute the weight evenly in order to free the car, but to no avail. After 2 days and 160 kilometers of high-speed special stage rallying in the Carnival City and Bobsfontein area, it was the privateer class S2000 Ford Fiesta of Mark Cronier and Robin Houghton that took a convincing victory after leading throughout the event and taking honours in 6 of the 14 stages. Another privateer Ford crew, Shoal Wilkin and Greg Godrich, pulled off a remarkable comeback after finishing Friday's 5 stages in 7th to claim a surprise second place, with 1 minute 30 seconds .3 behind Cronje and Houghton. They dominated Saturday's proceedings, winning 6 of the 9 stages, to go with the single stage they had scored with on Friday. Wilken and Godrich in fact finished 3rd place, 31.4 seconds behind the factory Toyota Auris of Johnny Gemmell and Scottish navigator Drew Sturrock. Sturrock and Gemmell had pushed the S2000 Toyota to the limit in storming a second-day drive that saw him recovering from 6th at the end of the first day to finish less than a minute behind the winners. But officials subsequently handed out time penalties to a number of drivers for cutting corners, including Gemmell. And the Toyota crew was demoted 2 places after collecting a 2-minute penalty. Toyota promptly appealed the penalties, and the final results of the rally will depend on the outcome of the appeals. After a wet and cold weekend, the results are as follows. In the S2000 class, in 3rd place, Enzo Kuhn and Guy Hodgson, driving their VW Polo. Taking 2nd, Charles Wilken and Greg Godrich, driving their Basil Reed BizHub Ford. And taking 1st place over the weekend, the Team Sasol Ford Fiesta of Mark Cronje and Robert Houghton. The results for the Super 1600s goes as follows. In 3rd place, Hans Hemmel and Tommy DeToy in a Toyota Corolla. 2nd, in the S1600, Chad Conradi and Kes Naidu driving their Toyota Auris. And taking 1st over the weekend, in the Toyota Run-X, Guy Botterill and Skulk van Heerden. I'm Jamie Main Bailey, and you're watching KalumaTV.com.